Today we are doing some Lumra test hands, because I'm the Lumra guy, obviously we gotta do that stuff. With Lumra we just try to get anything that untaps our lands, something that sacrifices them, or just get something that generates mana when lands ETB. Let's look at our first hand. We have Malevolent Rumble, Invasion of Ikoria, Havenwood Battle, Sunscorched Desert, Yavimaya, Cradle's Grove, Collector Roof, and the Nature's Rift. Actually, this hand is pretty solid. We can go for a turn 2 Collector Roof. If it would go down to a 6, I'd probably actually this hand, because it's not that far away from being actually really good. Because we're doing mulligans, let's just check another hand. Lotus Cobra, Worldy Tutor, Trinisphere, Exploration, Sloan Library, Urza's Cave, and Snow-Covered Forest. This is also a really great hand. If we manage to draw at least one more land or something that could accelerate our game plan, this looks like a turn 2 Lotus Cobra into Sylvan Library if we draw one land in the next 2 turns. So this would be Arid Archway and Greens on Zenith, which doesn't even matter because we can just do Snow-Covered Forest into Exploration, use the Arid Archway, bounce the Snow-Covered Forest back into our hands, and then on the next turn we can just draw the Greens on Zenith, play a Snow-Covered Forest, tap both of them for a Lotus Cobra, play our second land for turn, the Urza's Cave, and just play a Sylvan Library because of the ETB effect from the Lotus Cobra. And on our next turn we can just draw 3 cards actually, draw Famished Rolls, Forest and Endurance, put those 2 up into our library, play the Forest for turn, get another mana, and with that we are already at 6 mana, so with that we could either tutor for something really good with Greens on Zenith, and if we don't even need to do that, we could also just go for Trinisphere to make the game even last longer. But this is a really fun and actually pretty cool hand. But honestly, we can do a little bit better, I think. So let's be a little bit greedy and go down to our 6. Let's go down to our last mulligan here and see if we can do something with a down to 6. We get a Vexing Bauble, Root Maze, Echoing Deep, Snow-Covered Forest, Osage Who Endures, Urza's Saga, and a Forest. Not gonna lie, this hand is also pretty insane. I'd personally put away the Forest, put it under our library. Either we just go for turn 1 Urza's Saga into Vexing Baubles, and then on our next turn we just draw anything, it doesn't really matter. We get our lore counters, play a Snow-Covered Forest, and let everything enter tapped. And then on our next turn, on turn 3, we can just, after our draw step, tap the Urza's Saga, find Amulet of Vigor, and only our opponents have a problem with the Root Maze, and we just don't care about it whatsoever. This is probably actually the best hand we could have gotten. But hey, would you have kept the hand from the first draw, the first mulligan, or this one?